Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're digging into something a lot of us have wondered about. Why does your dog pick you as their favorite person? And believe me, the answer is probably going to tell you a whole lot more about yourself than it does about your dog. All right, let's get right into it. It's a question every dog owner has probably thought about, right? Is it just because you're the one with the treats, or the one who throws the ball? Or is there something, much, much deeper going on here?
Well, it turns out the answer is way deeper than just treats and affection. We're going to look at this through the lens of Carl Jung's work, which suggests there's a much older, more instinctual reason. And it all comes down to the kind of energy you're putting out into the world.
Okay, so our first section, the dog's mysterious choice. So how does this all build from just, a simple preference to something deeply psychological? Well, it all kicks off with how a dog sees us. And let me tell you, it is fundamentally different from how we see each other. See, dogs don't just see your face. They are sensing what's called your psychic energy. A dog is so close to its instincts, right? So when it looks at you, it's not just seeing a person. It's feeling your entire vibe. Think of it like the emotional weather you carry around with you, that unspoken calm or anxiety or confidence that you radiate. The stuff we often try to hide, even from ourselves.
And this quote really nails it. Animals have not lost touch with the primordial roots of life, where humans have erected walls of intellect, rationality, and social masks. What a line. It points to this huge difference, right? We humans, we build up all these walls of logic and social performance. But dogs, they operate on pure, undistorted intuition. They couldn't care less about your job title. They're sensing the raw, honest truth of who you are.
And this brings us right to the heart of this entire explainer, this idea of sensing your archetype. This is the secret language your dog understands, and it's absolutely the key to figuring out their choice.
So what on earth is an archetype? Well, think of it like a fundamental blueprint for a personality or an experience that we all share deep down unconsciously. These are ancient, universal patterns that are just baked into our psyches.
So for example, you've got these common archetypes that a dog might sense. Things like the nurturer, the protector, the wanderer, the wounded healer, the guardian, the listener. A dog might be drawn to that quiet, steady authority of the protector in one person. Or maybe it senses the gentle warmth of the nurturer in someone else, the person who just makes them feel totally safe. It could even be the silent empathy of the listener. The point is, they respond to whichever of these ancient patterns is strongest in your inner life, and a lot of the time, we're not even aware of it ourselves. And here's the crucial part. You are constantly radiating these archetypal patterns. They literally act like psychic magnets, unconsciously pulling people, experiences, and even animals toward you that resonate with that specific energy. So that leads to the big question, right? How in the world do dogs sense these deep archetypes when we often can't even see them in ourselves? Well, it's because they can see right past the social mask that every single one of us wears. And this comparison just illustrates it perfectly. On one side, you have the persona. That's the mask. It's the social face you wear, the roles you play, what you perform for the world. But on the other side, you have the true self. That's your core, your authentic essence, your unspoken truths, and even your wounds and your brokenness. It's not what you perform, it's who you are.
And this quote is everything. A dog cannot be fooled by your persona. It is searching for the real you. This is the absolute key. See, a lot of humans, we get impressed by the performance, by the persona. But a dog, it bypasses that completely. It's not impressed by the character you're playing. It's looking for the real, authentic you.
And that's exactly why a dog might choose the quiet, maybe even withdrawn person in the family over the one who's constantly trying to win its affection with treats and games. It senses an honesty there, a coherence in that person's energy. Animals aren't afraid of our wounds. In fact, they often see authenticity in our brokenness.
Okay, so what does all this actually mean for you? This is where your dog's choice stops being just a cute preference and becomes this powerful mirror for self-discovery, a mirror to your soul.
Because your dog's preference, it's a form of feedback. It's a mirror reflecting your authentic self back at you. Their choice isn't just about them, it's a message about you. It's reflecting the core energy, the main archetype that you are radiating out into the world, whether you realize it or not.
So think about what your dog is teaching you. Step 1, it reflects your level of authenticity. Step 2, it reveals the archetype you're truly embodying. Step 3, it's actually guiding you toward more self-awareness. And finally, step 4, it's inviting you to just embrace your true self. In this way, your dog becomes so much more than a pet, right? It becomes a kind of teacher, a guide on your own inner journey. Its choice is a signal, and it's pointing to the parts of you that are most alive and true.
And as the quote says, in the dog's eyes, you may see reflected both your shadow and your light. What makes this so powerful is that it comes with zero judgment. A dog offers this incredible, unconditional acceptance. It sees you as a whole person, complete with all your contradictions, and it chooses you anyway.
And so the big takeaway from all of this is really a question for you to reflect on. What archetype does your dog see in you? Seriously, look at your animal companion. Look at the bond you share. What unspoken truth, what hidden part of your own soul is your dog reflecting back to you? The answer? Well, it just might be the most honest feedback you ever get.